Okay guys, so last week we had videos on subjects and predicates, and this week our focus is on nouns. Here are some different definitions of nouns. The first definition is just the definition of a general noun, and a noun is a word that names a person, place, thing, or idea. Hopefully that definition is definitely just a review for you. Other definitions. A compound noun is a noun made up of two or more words. A proper noun names a specific person, place, or thing, and this is capitalized. A common noun names a general category of people, places, or things. This is not capitalized. A plural noun names more than one person, place, thing, or idea. And a possessive noun shows who or what owns a thing or quality. I know that's a lot of definitions on one slide, but we are going over examples of each, so just bear with me. Okay, once again, nouns are words that name a person, place, thing, or idea. Here are some examples of what would constitute as a noun by category. So examples of people, Miss Smith, sister, friend. Examples of places, you have mall, North Carolina, beach. Things, fish, birthday, party. Some nouns can be touched and seen, but some nouns cannot. Plural nouns. Plural nouns name more than one person, place, thing, or idea. I know that these are a lot of rules, but just bear with me, write them down. Definitely write down the examples because they will help you understand the rules better. And we will practice with this, so don't worry about it if it's a little overwhelming for you. And also be sure to write down any questions you have in the last space you have on your flip notes. Here are some rules for plural nouns. To form plurals of most nouns, just add an S. So for example, farm, you just add an S to create farms. Sister, just add an S to create sisters. A little, you have to change rule number 2 a little more. When a singular noun ends in Y without a consonant before it, change the Y to an I and add ES. Some examples of that. Biography. We've been studying that in class. Biography, the plural version of biography or the plural form of biography is biographies. Change that Y to an I and add an ES. Library. Change that Y to an I and add an ES for libraries. Rule number 3. When a singular noun ends in S, SH, CH, X, or Z, add an ES. So for example, touch ends in CH, add an ES to create the plural form of touches. Eyelash ends in SH, add an ES to create the plural form of eyelash, which is eyelashes. Rule number 4, when a singular noun ends in O, add an S. So we have Oreo, we just add an S to make Oreos, which is the plural form of Oreo. 3 more rules. To form the plural of nouns ending in F or FE, change the F or FE to V and add ES. For example, you have leaf, change that F to a V, add ES to create leaves. You have life, change that FE to a V, add an ES to create lives. Then rule number 6, some nouns are already in their plural form. Their singular and plural form are the same. We have deer, shrimp, sheep. And rule number 7, with some nouns, the plural is formed in a special way. For example, mouse changes to mice and cactus changes to cacti. Possessive nouns. Here are some more rules, but there are only 3 rules for this. Rule number 1, to form the possessive of any singular noun, add an apostrophe and S. So sister would become sister apostrophe S in the sentence, I borrowed my sister's shoes. Rule number 2, to form the possessive of a plural noun that ends in S, simply add an apostrophe. The lion's homeland was being swarmed with hunters. Lions was already plural, so we added that apostrophe at the end of lions. And lastly, to form the possessive of a plural noun that does not end in S, add an apostrophe and S. So for example, the women is plural. We have to make that possessive. The women apostrophe S, book club meets every other Tuesday. Then we have abstract and concrete nouns. Concrete nouns can be perceived by senses, sights, sounds, colors, tastes, textures. So an example of concrete nouns, the sisters went to the beach. Sisters, that's a person, we can see a person. Beach, we can see a person, touch a person, hear a person. So all of that makes it concrete. And then the beach is something we can also see as well, so that makes it concrete. Abstract nouns are name things that cannot be seen or felt by the senses. These are ideas, qualities, beliefs. And I underlined the examples in this one. The memories created during the family vacation brought joy to them for many years. Memories, vacation, joy, these are all things that cannot necessarily be seen or felt by our senses. Then we have common and proper nouns. All nouns are either common nouns or proper nouns. Common nouns are general names for people, places, things, or ideas. For example, beach, pants, mother, love. Proper nouns are specific names given to individual people, places, things, or ideas. These begin with a capital letter and each important word is capitalized. Miss Smith is a name. Raleigh is a place. Atlantic Beach is a place. All of those things are proper nouns and they are capitalized. Lastly, we have compound nouns. A compound noun is a noun made up of two or more words. Here are some examples of hyphenated, separated, and combined compound nouns. A hyphenated compound noun, warm hyphen up, brother hyphen in hyphen law. So those are hyphenated compound nouns. Separated, nail, polish, shower, curtain. Those are all examples of separated compound nouns. Combined compound nouns, we have classroom and snowman. Be sure if you have any questions about these, make sure you write them down in that blank box at the end, and we will discuss these tomorrow in class. So please make sure that you come prepared and have these questions written down.